The cult of climate creeps is at it again. I don't know what y'all think y'all are going to achieve by this. I mean, honestly, if you couldn't manipulate us with a 16-year-old girl, what makes you think you're gonna manipulate us with this weird Halloween setup?
Using hysterical, spoiled people like Greta Thunberg. Clearly, we are dealing with a belief system and cult rather than a scientifically based organization. Carbon dioxide is a gas that currently represents 0.041% of the whole atmosphere. Despite this small percent, for decades now, campaigns are run to make people believe that man-made CO2 is the cause of the climate change. The solution proposed to fight climate change are higher taxes and more state control, as well as less rights and options for the people. The declared objective is to change our behavior through higher taxes and prices, while fighting climate change is just a pretext to do it. People deserve a better future, but we clearly cannot achieve that by passing laws that are making them poorer, while a small elite is getting richer by selling and forcibly selling them products and services that they do not need or want, but are allegedly saving the planet.
Relationship of Greta Thunberg to the IPCC, do you think that she's a scientist? She's part of the scientific process of the IPCC, and I would not comment on your characterization of her as a hysterical person, and I also think that she has grown beyond school age by now.
And I'm glad that you asked this, because it is surprising that when we talk about an important topic like this, in the media, for example, and even in this plenary, people like Greta Thunberg are more quoted than actual experts. So I'm asking you in reply, what is the expertise of Greta Thunberg, of Bill Gates, for example, to lecture us, to force us, to lobby us, to pass laws, to violate people's rights, and for them to make money? No, you answer exactly what I asked. Because if these are scientists, look, science is based on facts, not on propaganda. Everything that we heard here, it's simply propaganda.
Thank you very much, Mr. Turkis.
You have to explain to the Europeans
Mr. Turkis,
why a gas
you don't have the floor, please.
0.041% of the atmosphere is causing all these catastrophes they are claiming.
Mr. Turkis.
Well, we know what it looks like over in Europe. I wonder what it looks like over in New York and Chicago.
was robbed on the street in Chicago in front of my son by black women. This girl was punching me and took my wallet out. And I was trying to call the cop on these thieves. And people surrounding me, looking at me, screaming at me. Why are you doing this? You're a racist. Why are you doing this? Why are you... Because I was trying to call the cops on these thieves. that I'm the problem because they can never be oppressed, right? Because of their skin color. I don't deserve justice. I don't deserve compassion because of my skin color in America. I mean, this is another side of madness. This is another side of injustice. No place to go.
We don't.
This is the last hope for humanity. This is the last hope for me. And this is the only hope for my son. I have to fight. Because I know if we keep going this path of this equilibrium, we are going to end up like North Korea.
Yeah, that sounds about right. God, makes you want a beer, doesn't it? First of all, I said beer, not piss water. Second of all, it's like Bud Light just wants to piss people off. Oy. Are you just after ruining everything? I can feel my eye twitching. Just wanted to see too. Does anybody remember this clip?
But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. We'll convert your children. Someone's gotta teach them not to hate. We're coming for them. We're coming for your children.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
How very interesting it is that that song came out. And not long after that, you started to have the drag time story hours and the drag shows at the schools. So, what you're telling me with your LGBTQ nonsense is that children in this country have the right to choose their gender and sexual orientation, but they can't choose to get their ears pierced?
For what? Because I swear. What are y'all doing? Why are you in my house? Why are y'all in my house? Why are you in my house? Guys, I'm asking a question. For what? You're piercing, okay? In your home. He was not unlawful. Body art without license. Guys, chill. What is really going on here? You got them?
Yes, I got all of them.
Guys, you're in the cameras. This is ridiculous. Piercing his son's ear without a license. Takes 3 cops, 4 cops. Coming into my house without permission. No permission. They busted in my front door. This is the boy right here. He got a pierced ear by his dad. These cops busted in my door. busted in the front door.
I wanted my ears pierced.
Cuffs on this boy for nothing.
Right. Of course that makes sense. Maybe there's something positive somewhere out there. Anybody come up with any new scientific discoveries?
We're looking at Oscar, the first human modular prototype that is able to live in various setups. Now what's going to happen is that I'm going to connect the brain to the heart module to activate the blood circulation. Now, the lung is going to start breathing. You can see both organs are now collaborating. I can add a kidney module. And if I add a limb module, I start actuating the organism to move. Now it's looking for the optimal temperature, which is 37 degrees. If I add another limb, Oscar will recognize it and beneficiate from new possibilities.
Dear God, they've created an abomination, and we are riding a flaming roller coaster to hell. God help us. I'm afraid this is all I can stomach for this particular episode, folks. So, until next time, try and have a good day.